Hi guys, this is Candace. Second try at this, had to stop. Okay, hopefully I can get through it. This stuff I should not have ate. That's just, let me leave it there. All right, we are going to make a gusseted, some gusseted sacks using 8.5 by 11 paper and some scrap paper. So what we did is I took an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, I folded it so the centers meet. And then we're going to go on this side and we're going to score it at 1/4 of an inch, you know, gently, not so rough. And the reason I'm not using a score pad, my scoreboard, is because I tend to score too hard when I do something like this, especially on coffee dye paper. I just cut right through my stuff. So now what we're going to do is we want to make an M. So we're going to take this and this is what we just folded, but we want to take our middle one. We're folding it. We flipped our paper over if I lost you. But we're taking the middle seam, folding it up, and then we're going to make the M. Fold the first one back over on itself and then fold the back part. Okay, so now you have the M. And if any of you guys wonder why I always have to go over to the left of my thing, is because what holds my camera in for filming is smack in the middle of my thing. Alright, so we have that side. You know, which everything's not lining up, but you can go back and kind of, you know, rock them if it bothers you. But today, it's not going to bother me. So it gives you about 1/2 of an inch overhang here. So now we're going to go on this side, and we're going to find our line so it's easier to do our scoring. We're going to score another 1/4 of an inch here. Alright, let me just double check. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we did that, and then we're going to score another 1/4 of an inch. I'm hoping to the left. If not, this will be a what not to do. And we're going to make another M on this side. So we're going to fold it back and fold it back in on itself. And I did it wrong. Oh, good grief. All right, let's iron our things back out. And I thought that's what I did wrong. Okay, so our first one, this was our first one, our center. Okay, and then we scored right here, that's the one we don't want to score on. So where your line was, that was our score. Don't go on the inside. We're going to score, on the outside. We're going to score on the inside now. So you're going to score this one that we did correctly the first time. We scored that way. But then we're going to keep going to the right of it. We're scoring, keep going to the right. Don't score to the left, because then that gives you the wrong thing. So now we are going to fold the back one in, fold the middle one out, and then fold the one that we initially started with back in on itself. So that way you have your oh my gosh, overlap. Y'all, I understand if you just turn this off, because I am not myself. Okay, enough of that. So we're going to decorate this later, but we're going to cut this off anyway, and we might trim this up. So just in case, I want to have my sides that are showing. Oh, well, that's kind of pretty with that. but then it's going to be wrinkly. So this is the flatter side. So let me just go ahead and hit it with some ink real quick, and then we will go ahead and glue our sides down. I promise this is cute when it's done, but whew, I just got to get a couple videos done so I can put them up, because don't you know. Alright, so we'll squish this down. Okay, so that gives you a little, make sure, a little gusseted bag. This is like the other bag sack that we did, but we put some gussets in there. So that way we have a little more dimension to it. So now, and that ends up giving you 4 3/4 of a bag. So that way it would fill your whole page up. All right, and then and then if you wanted to use it, like I said before, if you fold it this way, then you can wrap it around and make it your own little, y'all know what I'm trying to do, making it straight, but wrap it around and make your own little gusseted tuck pockets on here. But that's not what we're doing today. But that's another idea for this. So now we're going to fold it over, since we're going to use it as a pocket, a sack or a bag, a pocket is what I'm going to do. I'm folding up my bottoms like we did, before on the bag tutorial that I did. And let's just crease it so, it's nice and firm. And then we're going to come in and cut our angles. And then this time, when you cut, we want to cut off where these little corners are. We're going to cut those off too. Because, usually we just cut the front, but we want to cut both of them. If it's easier for you to fold the back down so you can see what you're doing, then go for it. But just don't cut your back part. Alright, so now I'm going to put this in my scrap, because that's okay for something. And then this is our folding that over. So let me go ahead and just ink the sides of here, so when we fold it over, it will be pretty. And then if this little extra, bothers you, just, come in here and snip it out a little more, but it doesn't really make that much bulk. But, if you feel it does, feel free to cut it off. It's your journal. Or it's your bag. Yeah, it's your bag. Whatever your bag says. What's your thing? Do what you're gonna do. Alright. So that's that. And then, like I said, this is just a little off. So I want to take my, because I need it to be straight. But feel free, use your scissors. But I'm using my guillotine. Oh, see? That made me feel good. Alright. And then let's just ink around it, because, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I just know I'm going to decorate it. So let's just ink around it. And I hope I didn't confuse you too much with that. We'll do it again on this next little thing. So, and I'm going to go ahead and put a thumb hole punch in here. And I want to put it on this side that shows all the seams and stuff, because I think it's kind of cool. And then that way I might decorate one side and leave one side open. I don't know. But I'm going to do this backwards just because I'm having a backwards day. So, oh yeah, monkey. See, sometimes these tools, it's a right-handed gripper thing. You lefties, if you have one of these, you try it with your right hand. Tell me if it's not different. Because you saw me struggle. It would not even cut lefty. But I have kind of learned on some of those punches to try to do it with my right hand. And those crazy things work all the time. What's up with that? You would think it would still be the same spring, but no, apparently not. All right, so that's that sack. So our gusseted sack. So let's put this aside. And now I'm going to use some scrap that I have because, you know, I had tore this off, but I want to use this. So let's make sure that we're going to kind of be even when we do this. So this is about here to here. We'll put this in our little scrap bucket. Yep. Always making scrap. That should be what it's called. Always making scrap channel. Okay, and then I'm probably going to leave this on here because when I fold it up, I'm probably going to use this side this time. I don't know. I like the roses. Oh, we'll see what we end up with. Okay. So, and this is my Porch Prints newspaper roses. I guess I better write this down on my little cheat sheet or I'll forget it. My Porch Print newspaper roses. Coffee dye. Paper. These are for Gusset bags. I don't know if that's how you spell it. I gotta go double check that. That's why I didn't write it in the first place, because I didn't want to misspell it. But oh well, I misspelled it. Okay, so same thing. Let's see if we can do this right this time. So we're folding it in the middle, or as close as the middle as one can get, depending on the day you're having. All right. And then we're going to go over here on the right side, and I'm going to flip it around. We're going to make the right side the left side. Just because I'm a lefty, it's just easier for me. But you righties, do it the right way. Use your right hand. So we're going to score there on a quarter, and we're going to score here on a quarter. And then this is what we had. So we want to do that, fold out, fold back in. Okay. Oh, let's see if I can't mess this one up. I can't second guess myself. All right. This will either work or it'll be another epic fail. Okay, so we have our seam. So now we're gonna seam. We're gonna score back into ourselves at a 1/4 inch. Okay, and then we're gonna, this is our original, so we're gonna fold the back one. This is the back one. We're gonna fold that in. Then we're gonna fold the middle out. Okay, well, we're gonna fold the middle out and then fold the middle in. And see, I did that wrong again. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. It does not pay to do this when you don't feel good. Okay. Wham, 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 wham. Wham, wham is on a motorcycle. Wham, wham, motorcycle. All right, so now that's what I did wrong on the last one. So I need this. So I need this one to be folded in. And see, I wrote on my other one and everything, but I didn't want to be flipping and flopping. So let's just epic fail. This is the epic fail gusset bag. That's a good name for it. Okay, so I'm just going in towards the center. Again, going in, making another score, and then folding it in, folding it out, folding it in to make our M. I'm sorry, guys. So watch this and make one first. Just use some scrap paper. Don't use anything good that you really want, because you will probably mess it up. Not because you want to, just because Your little teacher's a ding-dong. All right. So let me just trim that off because I don't want all that white showing. All right. And then we're going to ink it so we can glue it together. Right there. All right. So let's just put some glue on here. And this is not really going to be overhanging much, but I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on that side just to make me feel better. Because after all that fighting, you know. Oh. Okay. But like I said, I'm going to try on the third time for this other one that I'm doing to get it right. But no guarantees. You saw what happened. All right. So if I want to... See, I sure hate hiding those little roses, but, you know, I'm kind of liking that. Which I would have to fold over here. I know, I heard you. So we're folding that up. And we're just going to leave our roses back there. We'll put some other flowers and stuff on here. How big did this turn out to be? 4 3/4. So anyway, let's, ouch. Go ahead and cut our sides, make our gusset. Trim off the side we're folding. Get our little back tabs. Oh, put that in our scrap because those are kind of pretty. And then let's ink. I don't know why I need to ink because we're not going to see it, but just in case I change my mind and want to use it over here. So, and I could feel that is still too much bulk when I was folding it. Okay, so let's fold this. Fold glue. Oh, yeah. And yeah, sorry y'all heard Mean Candace come out, but let me tell you, those dogs are on my last nerve. And it's all because they want to go OUT. It's too hot. I don't want to be out there. And so they're just going out to go potty, and that's it. We just don't have time today. And let's ink around here just in case I change my mind. But see, isn't that a cute little bag? It's like I said, it's like the bags that we did before, but now we have gussets on there in case you want to stuff a little extra in there. And then let me trim this unevenness off. And then, see, once again, there's our little bag sack that we did, but we made it a gusseted bag. So you actually, I guess you can see just because I can't, and you have your M's on both sides to get your gusset, and then this can be either side depending on what we're going to do, but I have a little plan for this. But let me go ahead and put in my thumb holes. Let's see if it works this time. We'll try lefty. Yep, that's some thicker paper, but my coffee dye paper is 32 pounds. So, but I just, like I said, I have a problem. Do any of y'all have problems, you lefties, with those crazy little spring punches? Let me know. And if so, try it with your right hand. And then I'll probably come in whenever I decide what I'm going to do with this and glue some coordinating paper on there. Well, actually, let me just glue this. I have this little scrap right here. I'm not supposed to be decorating. This is some from Janeybjournals Mystery 7. Oh, it's not even long enough, and I don't want to waste this, so I'm not going to do that. But if I have more left over from here, then I would put a piece of this green in here, and I thought, that would be really pretty, because if I use this side for what I'm thinking of, I'll probably go ahead and use that. But we'll just keep that aside for now. For later. Okay, so that's that one. Now, here's what I made. We're going to attempt to make a book page one. So, Y'all wish me luck that the 7th time is a charm. Alright, so let me get a piece of book page. I thought I had one other than that. Okay. Okay. And this side's not so bad, so I might leave all this little roughy stuff up top. Alright, here we go. If there's any bad words on here, y'all, don't read them. It's a book page. And we will decorate them later. But, okay. So we've got those folded in. Now, we're going to open this to the right. We are going to score it to the right one time, and then we're going to go on the inside of our fold and score it. Like I said, on book pages, you know, be careful because you will go right through it. So this is our fold, our initial fold, which we're going to have to turn that one into the valley. So we're going to fold in the crease that we just did, go back, fold our initial one in on itself, and then fold the outside one in. Okay, now that means I have to go on the insides of here. So we're lining this side up, putting our ruler. Oh God, I hope this works. I mean, I made like 5 before I even started this, but as soon as I turned it on to film, duh. Hey Yogi. Hey boo boo. So anyway. Okay, so this was our original flap. We opened it up, we scored it 1/4 and 1/4, and now we're going to keep our initial flap. We got to fold the inside one in for an M, and then fold the last one that we did in there. There we go. Oh my God, thank you, Lord. Y'all, this was stressful. I know it was stressful for you on the first 2. I'm sorry. But I finally got my own thing right. Oh, all right. So let's ink on the side. Like I said, I don't know why, because we're more than likely gonna, I don't know. Just ink just in case. So let's glue over here, and I can tell you right now that book page is not straight. I mean, do they got, you know, wonky book page cutters or something? Alright, so we got that. And like I said, I want to keep this rough on top because I really like that rough. And then I'm going to just fold it up. You know, they always turn out to be about 1/2 inch-ish. Just depending on what you're going to do with it. Like I said, after I did this, I thought of something else to do. But let's get through this project first. I know y'all are tired of me. I'm tired of myself. Oh, what a dummy. Alright, enough. Okay, so let's cut the insides out on here. Make sure we get our little creases that we folded in. And then let me just go ahead and ink this just in case we end up using that side in our final design for whatever home it decides it's going to be in. And so and then we'll ink around the edges. We'll ink on both sides, like I said, just in case. So that way it's kind of ready to go when we're going to go design it. And then depending on you know, what you do, what paper and stuff that you put on here. If you're going to use this side, then you'll cover it so it'll be thick enough, but you might have to reinforce the inside depending on what you're going to, you know, how you decorate or what you're going to do. But there you go. That is a book page bag that we made a gusset pocket with out of it. And go for it if you want to make a even deeper gusset, but my brain can't do it today. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed that little tutorial, as rough as it was. See, this is the one that I made before, and see, no mess up scores on here. I did this one perfect. I did this book page perfect the first time. But, oh, let me come do these other ones on camera, and no. But see, I put some little green in there to use that. And then this is the one that we just made that I struggled. You see the seam on that bad boy? This is the coffee dye paper that we use that I struggled. See the seam on that bad boy? And this is my original notes in case any of you guys want to see what I did. And even on my original one, I folded it perfect, but I just, not with the program today. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. How to make gusseted pockets, well, gusseted bag pockets, I guess I need to call them, out of coffee dye paper, scrap paper, book pages, and all that good stuff. You know, use some of your designer paper, scrapbook, cut it down. You can even make them larger, but you know, this one here, if you fold it this way with the 1/4 inches on there, you know, you end up with 4 3/4, which pretty much fills your page. But let's just look real quick. This is what it looks like with the book page on there, so you have plenty of room to do other things. This is one of the digitals from Janeybjournals, Mystery 7. This one's from my Porch prints, the newspaper roses. So either side, front or back. But like I said, I've got plans with those for something upcoming. And then this is the other one that we did with the little hole punch on there that we'll decorate and all that good stuff to put into some of our upcoming journals. Okay, guys, that's it. Let me throw these out here, make you seasick one more time. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you just do what I did on the last one for any of them that you do. And again, I apologize that it's a little crazy, but rough one. All right, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for sharing your day with me. Thanks for being patient with me. And please, y'all, I need some prayers to get whatever this yuck is in me to go away. I am much better, but it's just not all gone yet. So I will see you guys later. I'm going to lay down again. So I kind of like filming something, laying down, coming back. So I've got a couple other things that I want to get done because I kind of want to get a couple of videos ahead just in case. All right, I will see y'all later. Enough talk about that. And thanks again for everything. Thanks for your love. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for subscribing. And I will see y'all later. So bye, guys. Have a blessed day and a great day.